So Ninja just came out with a brand new grill that you can grill, roast, smoke, griddle, and cook some amazing pizza. This is the Ninja FlexFlame. All right, so I'm starting with two 6.5-pound chickens. I'm just gonna take them out of the package real quick. All right, so we're gonna be making some beer can chicken with these chickens right here. But first, we gotta trim it up a little bit, get rid of some of this excess skin and fat. All right, so I'm gonna be using two different rubs on these chickens. The first rub is this Cock-a-doodle Brew from PS Seasoning. This is a beer can chicken rub that is fantastic. So just sprinkle enough of this rub. Look at that. Got some good spices and herbs in here. All right, so here's my beer can chicken stand. And because I'm in Texas, I'm gonna be using Lone Star beer. But first, you gotta pop it open. Pour out a little bit just for you. Try not to spill it on your cutting board the way I did. Just like that. And put the beer can in the beer can chicken holder. Next, simply pick up your chicken and rest it right on the beer can chicken holder. Put the legs up front, just like that. So one thing that I like to do with the wings is tuck them just like that. That way it looks like the chicken is kicking back on vacation. Look at that. That is perfect, just like that. All right, so I'm just gonna move this chicken aside. I'm gonna change out my gloves because the glove police are watching. All right, for our second chicken, I'm gonna be using a spicy Nashville honky tonk, also from PS Seasoning. This is a Nashville hot chicken rub, which is fantastic. So again, make sure you add enough of this rub. Look at that. This chicken is definitely going to have a different color. All right, let's go ahead and mount this chicken as well and see if we can get this beer to explode just like the last one. Nope, we're safe. Pour out a little bit for you and the rest for the chicken. Again, tuck the wings in the back. That way the wing tips don't burn on you. Just like that. All right, we got our chickens ready. Let's head outside and fire up that FlexFlame. All right, here's my brand new Ninja FlexFlame. Let's go ahead and light it up. First off, you gotta open up the lid. So I do have a full propane cylinder inside the cabinet of the grill, as you can see right there. And here's the controller to the grill right here. So I'm just gonna switch it to Ignite Pilot. And I can see that the pilot is already lit. I let it go. Then I turn it to low and slow because we're gonna be smoking at 275 degrees. So again, I move the knob to low and slow right there. I'm gonna set my temperature to 275 degrees. All right, it's telling me to go ahead and put the lid down. There we go. So the Ninja FlexFlame does have 3 burners. I'm not sure if you guys can read that, but that says mid right there, indicating that the middle burner is the only one that's on. So if you want to cook something at a higher temperature, let's say a pizza, at that point, it's going to ignite all 3 burners and all 3 of these lights will be lit. So right now, I'm just going to let the grill preheat up to 275 degrees and I'll bring you guys right back. All right, so the grill is already at 275 degrees and that took maybe 5 minutes to come up to temperature. Again, it is using that propane to heat up the grill. Now let me talk to you about this pellet hopper for a minute. So here's the pellet hopper to the grill. I've already filled it up with 2 cups of pellets. That's all this uses. Those 2 cups of pellets will give you about an hour worth of smoking. So let's say that after that 1 hour it stops smoking and you want to add more smoke, simply come up to the hopper and go ahead and add a few more pellets. All right, so now that our grill is up to temperature, let's go ahead and hit the wood fire flavor. As you can see, we have a flame right there indicating that the wood fire flavor button has been activated. Here's beer can chicken number 1 and number 2. So this grill does have a lid switch, so anytime that you open the lid, it's going to shut off the fan, but the minute you close it, it's going to turn back on. All right, let's head inside and cut up some taters. All right, so I'm also going to be roasting some potatoes. So I've got 7 yellow potatoes, 1 bell pepper, 1 small onion, and 1 sweet potato. So I'm just going to cut this up real quick. And just like that, our veggies are cut. It's magic, right? So what I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna put these veggies in a bowl. I'm gonna add some extra virgin olive oil. And I'm gonna be adding some of this Chop Shop seasoning from PS Seasoning. This is a steak seasoning, but it's amazing on roasted veggies. It's got salt, pepper, garlic, and herbs. Everything you want on roasted taters. All right, give this a good mix. All right, so next I got one of my sheet pans with a wire rack. Just gonna place the veggies on top of that rack. Look at that. These already smell amazing. All right, let's go toss these on the grill. All right, so the beer can chicken has been smoking for 30 minutes. Let's take a look at them and see what they look like. Oh my goodness. All right, those chickens are looking amazing. So I'm just gonna move them to the side and see if I can fit these taters in here. All right, let's see if these taters will fit in here. Look at that. An entire tray will fit on this grill, just like that. Now this grill does come with a top rack, this one right here, and it goes approximately right there, but obviously I had to remove it to make sure that chicken fit. So on the far right side of the grill, there's a very large fan that's gonna circulate cyclonic hot air throughout the entire grill, which is gonna evenly cook everything and get this chicken skin nice and crispy. All right, let's close up this door, and I'll bring you guys right back. All right, so the chicken has been smoking for an hour and a half. Let's take a look at it. Now, one thing that I did do was I moved the chickens to the far left side. I had them on the far right side, but the fan is right there, and so is the smoke port that's going into our grill. So I moved them again to the far left side, but look at that amazing color already. All right, these potatoes are looking amazing. Nice and soft. These are almost ready. I gotta tell you, that color is looking absolutely amazing. Let's check the internal temperature of these breasts right here. All right, so 143. All right, let's check the thigh. Wow, that's already at 163 degrees. So the breasts have some catching up to do, but that's okay. So I've got some corn on the cob. I'm gonna toss these on the grill as well. We got a whole meal going on right here. All right, so at this point, I'm just gonna close the lid, let it go until the internal temperature of the breast hit 165 degrees. Stay tuned. All right, so our beer can smoked chicken is ready, and the total cook time was 2.5 hours. Now I did have it tented with this piece of foil for about 20 minutes. And look at that. All right, so this is the Nashville hot chicken, and this is the beer can chicken rub. And I'm gonna slice right into the breast, get a piece from each. Look at that. Oh man, nice and moist. You guys see those juices coming off? Man, that chicken skin is really nice and crispy, and that chicken is extra moist. So let me grab a piece from this chicken as well. Oh my goodness. Look at the juices. That is crazy good right there. So I've smoked plenty of chickens before on offset smokers, pellet smokers, and I gotta tell you, I've never gotten this really nice mahogany color on a beer can chicken. This is absolutely insane. All right, let's give this chicken a try and see how we did. All right, let's try this Nashville hot chicken first. Look at that color. There we go. So one thing I forgot to mention to you guys was that I did add another cup of pellets. So we used 3 cups of pellets for this entire cook. And I gotta tell you, the smoke flavor on that chicken right there is absolutely amazing. All right, let's try this beer can rub right here. Again, really nice crispy skin, extra juicy. Here we go. Man, I don't know which rub I like more. This Nashville hot chicken is absolutely amazing. But this one right here has a little bit more flavor. But they're both absolutely amazing. Really good smoky flavor. So I know some of you guys are gonna be asking, what about the potatoes? Well, we're gonna give these potatoes a try. Look at that, nicely roasted. Oh man. Here we go. Perfect. Man, those potatoes are delicious. Good smoky flavor as well. And that sweet potato gives it a little bit of sweetness, and that saltiness from the seasoning. Those are perfect. All right, last but not least, let's try that corn, and look at that. Is that perfection right there? Here we go. So my overall thoughts on the Ninja FlexFlame is that it's going to be a game changer in the barbecue world. This chicken has such an amazing smoky flavor, and that chicken skin is really nice and crispy. So if you guys are interested in buying the Ninja FlexFlame, check them out at the link below and thank them for sponsoring today's video. I hope you enjoyed this beer can chicken video. If this is your first time to my channel, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button. And if you enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up. Until next time, Joe with Smokin Joe's Pit Barbecue. See ya.